Hi there, it's Kristen or Christina Angelina. Sad to report that at the end of this week, my weight was 182.5, which is only a 1.3 loss since last week. Um, so that's even under a percentage, so it's pretty awful, I think. The week as a whole was pretty bad, I guess. Not that I was necessarily eating bad and not going to the gym. I mean, I was. There was just a lot of problems along the way. For example, I went to a friend's birthday party and we had Caribbean food. We were all sharing. And even though it was like salads and things like that, there was also some deep fried things. And I tried to limit myself, but when there's four of you and you get four portions of something, it's like you have to have your portion, right? So I definitely ate that night, but I don't think I ate ridiculously excessively. I didn't drink, and everyone else was drinking mojitos and sugar-filled drinks. I didn't. I had water. um, I might have had a club soda. Um, so yeah, that wasn't good. On my way there, I put on a pair of boots I hadn't worn in a while that are actually just a little too big for me. Um, and we walked for about 25 minutes. We were about just 10 minutes away, and my feet were throbbing. And I looked at my feet, and I had like huge blisters on each of my feet, on the bottoms of my feet, like right on the balls of the feet. Three of them, two on my right and one on my left. Um, so we had to cab the rest of the way to the party, and then we got a drive from someone back. Um, because I couldn't physically walk on my feet. Um, and then I couldn't go to the gym because I couldn't actually walk on my feet. I was walking on the side of my foot rather than actually on my foot the way you're supposed to walk. So that was pretty rough. Can't remember exactly anything else specifically that I was really cheating, but I'm sure there were times where I had a little snack or a little bit more than I should have. Um, So the week as a whole wasn't great. So I decided that I'm punishing myself and that even though I said I wouldn't do any gimmicks and this was just going to be a weight loss journey, how I did it, whatever, um, I've decided to do the cabbage soup diet just for a week because I figure this is probably the best week to do it. I have another birthday party. My work Christmas party is today and I have a going away party for another friend on Tuesday. So I figured if I do this cabbage soup diet, then I'm restricting myself. So this is probably the best week to do it because if you go out for food, you say, oh, I'll just have a little bit, or I'll just taste this, or I'll just order the best thing on the menu, and it turns out it really isn't. And just so many things can go wrong with three big events. So I decided, you know what, this is what I'm doing, and that's all there is to it. So yesterday I started the cabbage soup diet. Yesterday was Saturday. I started the cabbage soup diet. I cooked my cabbage soup. If you'd like to see what cabbage soup looks like, it's really hard to see there, but yeah, cabbagey, vegetable-y. Not very exciting. So, day one was all fruits and then cabbage soup. You can eat as much as you want. Today is day two, and it is all vegetables and soup. But, very exciting, at the end of the day, I get a baked potato with butter. So, in all reality, I'm thinking in terms of the food I ate yesterday, I probably only ate 600 or 700 calories, even though I was eating nonstop. But the soup really is really incredibly low in calories, and I had like three big heaping bowls of it, plus probably two apples and a bunch of grapes and a bit of raspberries, and like that's all I had in terms of my food for the day. Um, so yeah, so the first big event was yesterday as well, the birthday party that I had to go to. And so I got there and it was like a sort of a pub with board games kind of thing. And we had reserved a table for eight, and about 15 minutes after the reservation started, there was only 3 of us there. So I felt like I had to order something. So I decided to have a drink. I had a vodka soda. And then my friends started ordering appetizers. And then more people showed up, and more people had appetizers. There was all sorts of cheese and meats and crackers and just all sorts of good things. Bread, butter, hummus, all sorts of stuff. Anyways, I decided no matter what I choose, I'm not gonna eat anything, even if it's the healthiest thing there. I'm not gonna eat anything because I'm on this cabbage soup diet, and that's all there is to it. So I had another drink, and then I had another. So I had 3 drinks, but that was it for the whole night. We got there at 6, and we didn't come home until about 2. So for being out for 8 hours, I had 3 drinks. I don't think it's that bad. The good news is, when I woke up this morning and weighed myself, I weighed 181, so I lost 1.5 pounds for my first day on the cabbage soup diet. Yesterday was an awesome workout as well. I went to a different gym. The gym that I go to is pretty small, and I've been a member for a couple years. Pretty much ever since I've lived where I live, I've been part of that gym. So it's just been natural to go there. And then this other gym opened up last year, and I had never bothered to go. I just assumed that it was just a gym, but it's the Y, so it's really good. It's 6 floors. It's full of different studios, swimming pools, floors and floors of ellipticals and treadmills and steppers and everything. So I had an amazing workout. We were there for actually over 2 hours, but that included some hot tub time. And it was just a really good day in general, I think. So I guess even if you look at it that the workout counteracted the vodka. Overall, the day was good. I'm down 1.5 pounds. I'm happy. That's fine. The reason I'm really doing this is to give myself some motivation. I wanted to be in the 170s by now. And with Christmas as a hiccup, and starting fresh just on December 31st, I lost a few pounds in the first week, and then last week was a really crappy week. This past week was a really crappy week, so I figure I have to do something to kickstart it, so cabbage soup it is. I don't know if I'm going to go to the gym today because I don't know if I really can handle it with my calories being so low. The last thing I want to do is to just all of a sudden get really lightheaded and pass out. Just because today is just vegetable day. Maybe after I have my baked potato, maybe tonight I'd go. Just a little concerned. Tomorrow should be okay because there's fruits allowed again. And then after that you get some meat and such. So it's just the first couple days are a little rough. But I'm thinking without the sugar component, just all this vegetables might not be enough. So I'm just going to stay home and do a little bit of weight resistance and sit-ups and things. I also want to show you my goal pants. The pants that I wanted to be able to wear last Saturday. So 8 days ago, I wanted to be able to fit into these pants. And here they are. They actually do all the way up. It's not super pleasant. There's a little bit of overhang, and they're not, great, but they fit, which is just where I wanted to be last week. So clearly my expectations were a little higher than reality, but what can you do? I'm there now. So for the rest of the week, it's all about cabbage soup, and my goal weight loss for this week is 6 pounds. So I've already lost 1.5 pounds, so another 4.5 in the next 6 days. I don't think that's too unachievable. I just really hope that my body doesn't think it's starving, go into starvation mode or something because it's this little amount of food. But I'm just going to consistently keep eating and hopefully be able to make it up to 1,200 or 1,300 calories today with my baked potato and butter that I'm allowed tonight. So hopefully that'll all be okay. And tonight's my work Christmas party, so yeah, I'll do my best to be good, and I'll get back to you what happened next week.